Okay.
So anyway.
Welcome back.
Hi. Welcome back, everyone. We know what you like, Lucia.
Katie. So.
Katie.
And we're about to watch episode 6 of Bridgerton season 2. And we ended off the episode with Kate crying because she told good old Anthony to marry her sister, even though that's both what they don't want. She's like, our passion for each other, it will go away.
I don't think it will, babe.
I don't think it will. Like, did you all hear him say, there's not a place far enough on this earth for me, whatever the fuck he said? And he said, what did he say? You're
the bane of my existence.
And the object and I'm like, bah! Yeah.
My heart.
Yeah. Basically, it's how I felt.
Yeah.
And we had a little some with Theo and Eloise, and we saw Benedict get some boobage, and Colin is doing whatever, and Penelope is sus of Eloise, and it's like, how does it feel when your best friend doesn't tell you something? Huh? And, yeah, there was a whole bunch of other stuff, but literally we just saw it, so we remember. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Let's roll.
All right, episode 6, let's go.
So
Also, if you want to watch episode 7 right now, go Patreon, $5 tier, go. Woo! Hey, that's cool. It's an Indian song. Ooh. Oh, they're doing
It is also
what it's called.
I have faced
Are they doing henna?
but they have all been into this.
But it's a tradition for
Looks like a ceremonial,
yeah.
wash of some kind.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
believe that to be true. But now that
And like the color orange is significant too.
Oh, it has caused you doubts. But I still wish that when he looks at me, I could be certain that he truly loves me.
I don't think it
I
does.
fear, in fact, that he does not look at me often enough.
Not a good look.
Looks can be powerful, one.
Yeah,
But also
he looks at you.
Displays of mere passion, perhaps. Nothing more. True love is something else entirely.
For
It is when
everyone.
the rest of the world goes quiet. It's not eyes that meet, but souls that dance.
What a fucking line. Loved it.
Make room for each other. Is it not also said, when spread on an unmarried person, Haldi will help them find a worthy partner that makes the rest of the world quiet too? Edwina. Now, it is your turn to hold still.
Oh, they're so precious.
You were certain about this?
The young lady quite naturally draws attention to herself. She will get people speaking of the very valuable jewellery that came directly from your mines. I will, of course, confirm that you're rather quiet about how well your business is doing out of modesty, and when the husbands come to you, you agree to the arrangements.
Your confidence is admirable.
You say,
oh.
Would you prefer I cower?
Oh, I did not say that. I cannot help but enjoy a lady who seizes control.
You're gonna fall in love with her.
Ew.
Gross.
Yeah.
She touched her
She
hair,
eats
either
carrot.
nerves or she
I
liked
guess.
it.
Anthony, you are ready?
Of course I am. Born ready, in fact. Shall we?
He's like, gotta do it. Ben and Gray, right? Ben and what is it?
Ben and Barrett?
Yeah, that one. I'm like, brr. Exactly.
Lady
That
Gilroy.
outfits.
Lady Bridgerton, it seems the two of us have not spoken since our dinner with the Sheffields. Yes, it seems so. Though, why would we? It's not as if you have even more private information you should ask to share with me, do you? You enjoy the wedding, Lady Danbury.
Oh, they cut direct. He's cute stuff.
Yep.
Just that. You're late.
Well, in truth, I was delayed by doubts about whether the festivities of this day might or might not take place.
Does the Duchess not care for your bride, brother?
I find Miss Amelia to be quite lovely and deserving of the truth, which we must not deny her.
Truth? What truth?
Freaking.
I'm confused.
Benedict, you must excuse us. It seems the Duchess has opinions.
But I wish
The
to
best
know.
man listens to the groom girl.
He's just, oh, I want to know the gossip.
Oh, we're still
You
here.
cannot possibly know what he would say. Father had different words for me than he did for you. So please do not insult me with your baseless conjecture.
Stubborn ass.
I have been here, and I have seen you at all stages. I witnessed you change the day he died. Do you know you did not even weep once? You stopped laughing altogether, in fact. It was as though you had become an entirely different person, consumed by the expectations of others.
And what choice did I have?
It should not be a luxury, but a right to choose, to fight for the family that you want.
I fight for the family that I have. And you will never understand because you were born to marry into another family while I was born to carry on the Bridgerton name. That is what outweighs anything else.
Abby.
It is rather easy to be selfish when you have no one else to whom you must answer.
All of these decisions that you seem to make and then resent us for. They do not make you worthy of your family's respect. They simply make us pity you.
Damn.
Nothing more.
Woo! Yikes.
You want some ice for that burn.
Best believe if they do the whole does anyone oppose?
Uh-huh.
Best believe I'll stand right up and be like, I do. It's sad because I just feel awkward for them too.
Yeah.
Of course, it's a hard situation.
Like, it's...
a rock in a hard place.
Yeah.
I cannot wear them. They do not belong to me, and I do not want to feel as though I'm taking what is rightfully yours. They were meant for you. You should be the one to wear them.
And let's pick up on that little,
What?
Like how she said that. She doesn't feel right taking something that's hers. I don't want to take...
Oh, I get it. I get it.
It's fine, my
Yeah.
Come.
Is it like a wink, wink, not judge?
Yeah.
Once and for all.
Mm-hmm.
Let us give the Ton a wedding to remember. And show
I've
them
been in
who
this
we
room
truly
in
are.
the Assassin's Creed game. Okay, I'm gonna just say it. I hope he doesn't say I do.
It can't end with a wedding. There's 2 more episodes.
You're right. Go!
I mean,
This is
Come
where
on.
we find out they thought it was 8 episodes, but it was really 6 and wrong.
Oh my god, can you freaking imagine?
it'd be funny.
I would go make another drink if that happened. Like, okay.
Just have the wine instead.
Yeah, I would just drink it from the bottle.
Yeah.
Use a cup.
The jaw. Did you see the jaw clench?
I saw
It's
it.
something. It's something.
It really is.
It's subtle acting, and then I'm here for it. You know. Don't look at each other. What are you doing? Am I gonna be? Aww.
Yeah, we see him.
I wish I could be like that. I don't support this marriage. Maybe he'll pass out. Oh, we got ourselves a vision, everybody.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Caca. Don't look at her. What are you doing?
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Is this what she finds out?
Shit.
Oh, what are you doing?
Stop looking at her.
I, Lord Anthony Bridgerton,
Oh, call her off.
That was so loud. What are you doing?
Sorry, that wasn't a burp. I was in shock. Oh my god.
Oh, I saw that movie in here.
Everyone's like, oh!
She knows. She's aware. She's gonna pass out. Oh my gosh. I can't do this. You can't.
Waiting a moment.
Ta-da!
Okay.
Oh, the
Runaway
runaway
bride!
bride!
Ah!
That was the best part of this whole thing. I'm so grateful for you.
My wedding.
My wedding.
Okay, perhaps
perhaps you might find that tea.
It is not tea that I want.
Oh my gosh.
I'm here for it.
What is the truth?
Okay.
Here we go.
Suddenly your words failed. Edwin, Kate. All this time, you wanted to be
No, that is not.
No, that's
you
not
cannot
true.
deny it now, Kate.
Yeah, so she wants
I've
to
been
break
such a fool.
Do you love him?
Tell me. Tell us.
Edwina,
That is enough.
no good can come from this at present. Let us all take a moment to calm ourselves.
Let's calm ourselves.
I need a shot.
Very much from me. Go.
I'm just kidding.
Anywhere else, Kate?
Perhaps Miss Edwina realised that marriage is in fact a prison for women.
Always be so you.
How else should I be? Married and silent.
Perhaps she decided she was changing to a different dress.
That is absurd.
Oh,
She looks
thanks, Gregory.
beautiful.
Perhaps we should allow Anthony a little respite. Brother, is that what you need?
Okay, Benedict. Okay. Like, don't look at me, Daphne! Everyone's like, Daphne, what's up? Well, we see what?
You know something?
I do not. Daphne, you may be a duchess, but you are still my daughter. Tell me what you know.
You want to hear what you can be, dude.
This is as much your blunder as anyone else's. You must not forget that.
Ooh,
Indeed, I will not.
ooh, she's still a queen and you're not up to her status. That's what she said.
Perhaps I may go and find Miss Edwina. Perhaps there is something I can do.
Hit her with your cane. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Damn.
No, Edwina has every right to feel this way because it does look bad.
The nuptials shall resume shortly, and we
That's
shall
how it
proceed with our plans.
No, we will not.
All of them.
Bet $50.
No.
Miss Edwina, I have never wavered in my intentions. Since the first moment of our meeting, it was clear to me then, as it is now, that what we share is greater than all else.
Then what is it that you believe we share?
Our places,
Ooh.
Oh.
our roles. They align. I as the Viscount, you as the Diamond. Neither by our own choice.
Because you love me.
He has never once spoken about love. Never.
Don't you lie to her.
Well, I mean, look at this pause.
I understand you.
That's not the same
All right,
I
let's
sympathize
reject.
Sympathize.
In a certain light, I am you.
And what of my sister?
Okay,
What role will she play between us in the future?
Oh, should be the mother of my children. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
The thorn easily removed from the blossoming flower of our lives.
Oh.
She shall have no place in our future.
She won't like that.
Once we marry, she will return to India as she wishes.
Man, this really does happen every time they hold hands.
Can I just
Nope. Just push their heads together.
I'm trying.
I think if anything were to happen, it would have to be after Edwina makes a final yay or nay about it.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
As if the day could get any more unfortunate. You could always tell her that there's nothing to be done. Wait a minute. I will go out there and offer my hand to one of those birds.
Right over there.
They're like, fuck. We are in shit trouble.
My feelings for Lord Bridgerton do not matter anymore. We do not have a future together. But you, Edwina, were born to be Viscountess.
What?
But they don't even have a connection.
They don't. He doesn't
No,
smell her like he smelled you.
It's
Yeah.
insane. I half expect to discover the two of you prepared it ahead of time.
I am not too proud to admit when he is right.
Pride of Prejudice.
You deserve this.
Why? Why me and why not you?
That's what I've been saying this whole fucking time.
I do not know which pains me more. Your betrayal or your pity.
Edwina, you are my sister.
Half sister.
Ooh. He's just hurt.
What I am, Kate, is a crown woman.
Oh, she thinks
She
she's
will
on it.
make the most excellent queen, Your Majesty.
Well, kind.
I hear the two of you face many trials during your happy courtship. Like today. Today will make all of it well worth it. Will it not?
Oh, yes.
Then perhaps you might find your rest, Your Majesty. Before you both rule this kingdom, the kind of love, compassion, and kindness the two of you undoubtedly share.
Aww.
My queen.
That was beautiful.
I was really hoping that they wouldn't do a scene with him, because last time they did, I got very sad. And then, of course, they did one.
Did you get really sad?
I teared up a little bit. It's just frustrating, you know? It's sad.
Especially because they just don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your dreams are grander than you let on.
Yes, they are mere fantasies, but I do believe we must allow ourselves those private moments so that we may face reality armed with our reveries.
Lady Crane was right about you.
Lady Crane, what did she say?
That you cared for me.
Here
As
we
you
go.
would never
Here
forsake
we
me.
go, people.
I'm beginning to believe that now.
Are you
About
fucking
damn
stupid,
Why did it
Colin?
take so long?
I guess you don't see your sister's best friend in the same light because they're always there,
Oh,
right?
Just gonna cut another piece of cake.
Cut the cake.
What's wrong?
Is this why he should always have a flask so he can be
So he's
this
just
nice?
drunk all the time?
Yeah.
I cannot marry you, Lord Bridgerton.
Finally.
Cannot provide me with what it is that I want.
Love. He's been
What
saying
it
that
is
all
that
along.
I deserve.
Good for
What
you.
you telling?
Everyone deserves.
Yeah.
I may not know exactly what true love feels like, but I certainly know what it is not.
Oh.
It is not deception or wandering eyes
Ooh,
or
for my
a
sister.
role to be fulfilled.
Get wrecked.
I cannot marry you because I cannot betray myself.
Good.
Never meet my eyes in the same manner that you met my sisters on that altar today. You'll never look at me the same way.
Good. As in, to acknowledge that.
Now, does sister still want
You
it?
say you have spent your life trying to give me everything I lacked. But really, you simply gave me everything you really wanted for yourself, as though my life were not my own.
I mean,
I do not
I
ask
need to
for any of
complain.
it, Kate.
Like she was trying to put you first, sweetie.
So today, I can be sure that what I leave behind is not my loss,
But
it
yours.
is yours. Your dream, your plan, your feelings that I have merely borrowed. Today, you have lost your power.
Oh.
But I have made up my own mind.
Good.
I kind of hate that they're mad at each other, though.
And that is victory enough for me.
It makes me sad.
I mean, yeah, there's 2 more episodes.
What About Us by Pink. Great song.
I'm. Oh, yeah.
Leave it to people to complicate matters.
We have failed at it all. So forgive me if it is now my wish to suspend time,
Oh?
to delay the inevitable,
Mm-hmm.
to for a mere moment not to think of what comes next. To wait.
It's cute. I'm gonna take a step out of reality.
There's a lot of ways to be like, can you wait for me to repair my relationship with my mom and my sister?
I heard.
And figure out what I want to do with life.
That's not what I heard. I heard, can we just have this moment of us?
Oh, okay. Maybe. Oh, you ready?
Yes!
Thank you. Hey,
You know,
at
one
least
of my-
someone kissed at this
Oh,
wedding.
you know, you touched the hand. Hands
Oh
on
my
faces
gosh.
and hands in hair.
Love it. It's
Yo,
a
they're
mood.
going in.
Everyone take notes.
I love hand and hair. It's so
Or
attractive.
even like on
And
the
then-
face.
Yes, it's so
I'm here for
attractive.
it. Here for it.
Oh, it's so sweet though.
But the cameramen are like, yeah!
Money shot. Money shot.
Hey, maybe the next episode they'll do it. I don't know. We finally got a kiss.
I don't know, maybe.
This was
Great job, everybody.
6, right?
Wow.
Yeah,
No, by
more.
episode
Wow.
6 in the first season, they already had sex.
Well, we all know that the first season was a little bit rougher
It was
here
a little
in
steamier.
the sexual department.
Yeah. Wow.
And episode
Like
7 was that
juicy.
sex. Oh, yeah. I was like, what are we doing? I was like, I don't know why I forgot we were doing a reaction for a second. I thought we were just watching it.
We're just gonna keep going.
It's fine.
I forgot.
Good job.
Okay, I think after that episode, though, this next one, I think a lot of shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, probably.
Everything that just happened in this and, like, the aftermath, like, with Eloise, and then, like, the rumor, and then, like, them two, and then Edwina, just
I'm excited.
whole mess. I know, I'm stoked.
You never really see the aftermath after things. You usually just see them kiss, and then we think it's right.
That's true. No, that's fair.
It's like
Which
you just,
is-
There's more to it than
Which
just...
is one of the benefits of it being like a slow burn
Mhm.
sort of thing. You know?
yeah, it's like, oh, you just. I'm thinking of like a quick example. Oh, you cheated on me with this girl. Like, oh, but you were in love. That's okay.
That's
I don't care if it was my best friend that you cheated
I
on
don't
me
know when
with.
you're watching that. It's okay.
No, it's
fine.
just there's a lot of TV shows when like when there's a couple and then there's that third guy or the third girl and then
You know,
Yeah.
things.
yeah. And
How
then,
do y'all
like, at the
feel
end of it,
about-
they're like, I know you're in love with blah blah blah, so I'm gonna step aside and.
Oh, so they be the better, bigger person.
Yeah, and then like it's like they don't try to reconcile. It's like, dude, I don't know.
Oh, that's not
It's like you actually did hurt that person.
How do y'all feel about Edwina's feelings?
I'm glad she stepped up and.
I think she was valid
Cute.
in her feelings and thoughts. I just wish that she wasn't so mad.
She kind of has a right to be mad.
She
Yeah.
does have a right to be mad, but
I feel like there
I
should
think
have
she's
been...
not seeing like the
bigger picture.
Or her
This-
sister's point of view.
Yeah, well, there
Right,
should have
yeah.
been a conversation.
instead of like being I'm sorry you felt you need to sacrifice for me, she's like, why the fuck did you sacrifice for me?
Mhm.
Yeah, like I didn't ask you to do that.
Right.
It's
I mean,
still realistic though.
I
It
feel
is
like
very realistic.
with Edwina, though, if, like, the minute that she started having, like, feelings for him, she could have gone to her sister and been like, oh, well, like, I don't know, have, like, a real conversation. Like, what do you actually think of him? Do you think we, like, mesh well together? And she could have been like, no. And it couldn't have even been because I like him. It's just you don't mesh well together.
On
think that might have been the
Auntie's
young and
point
naive
though, he has never
Yeah.
once talked about love in those equations. Like even
That's
when he
true,
remember when he
too.
was doing that sonnet thing,
yeah.
he's like or
Oh,
the poem.
yeah.
He's like
Hmm.
he was like, I've never been one for love and, poetry and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think she was caught up in the moment of it and where she
Yeah.
thought there was greater affection on his side.
Mhm.
And do you think she was blind to not have seen Kate and Anthony's
I think she
connection a lot, but like before? She should have seen it before.
I think she should
Yeah.
have seen it before, 100%. I feel like there were moments where, like,
But I
She
think
could have
that's the
seen
young
it.
and naive part. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna excuse. It's not really excuse. It's just what happens when you're young and you don't know things. Like,
especially since you trust your sister. So
yeah, and then especially since you've been basically sheltered your entire life.
Yeah.
Like,
Right. But also, like, if your sister was so adamant against something for so long, don't
And
you
then-
think there's a reason?
there's a fine line, like I said, between hate and love, and that borderline is passion.
Yeah.
There's actually a TikTok trend going on. It's been, I guess, for a while, where it's like you show your significant other and your best friend and how they are with each other,
Uh-huh.
and a lot of people like they show them with like they are super close, and a lot of people are like, "Ooh, they're catching feelings. Better watch out. How did you not realize like, oh, you're gonna get cheated on and stuff like that?" And it kind of reminds me of this, to be honest.
Right.
It's like, how do you not? Obviously, it's different, obviously, but it's like,
Right.
how do you not see that connection? Daphne saw it. Lady Danbury saw
that's what I mean.
it.
Everyone
Yeah.
else even
Yeah.
saw it, and it's like, you just talk about it.
yeah, man. Daphne even got confused when they first met. Like, she thought
Mhm.
Kate was.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Edwina, yeah. So it's like, and it's always easier to be on the outside looking in.
Mhm.
It's like look at Penelope. She's on the outside looking in, so it's easier to see the advantages and see how people are looking at each other. But when you're in the bubble that is Edwina's mind, it's
So you could just say she's like overwhelmed with everything. She went
That's
to a different.
true.
She went to a different country to go get married.
Yeah.
She's been taught all this stuff, basically trained to be a
The
wife.
perfect
wife.
Like she has so many accomplishments and such.
She finally got somebody of really high standing to like look at her. She got to be the diamond, the queen thing. I think it's just all overwhelming, you know?
Yeah, to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, it's like she's just in her mind, and sometimes when you're in your mind, you don't see anything else.
And didn't Edwina, or no, not Edwina, didn't Kate like have a conversation with Lady, oh my god, what's her name? Danbury, yeah.
She's like, tell
about like,
your feelings.
Are you gonna be the fool? Like,
yeah.
What happened, people? Like, there's right there.
Well, because she said she's not going to be the fool to be the one to mess up her
Mhm.
sister's life.
Yeah.
But what Edwina is not, I think we kind of brought it up. It's like what she's not taking into account is the responsibilities of being that older sibling, and especially in like a Indian culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like obviously Anthony is not Indian, but like we're just using her for example because she is Indian. There's so much responsibility, and you have to have your own personality, or not personality, but wishes set aside to take care of the youngers. Anyone watching who is Indian of heritage, or just any heritage in general, who felt like you had the burden to being the oldest, you had to take care of everyone else. Let us know if you feel comfortable. But I understand Kate. I understand why Edwina would feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little like I don't necessarily. Do y'all think that Kate was using Edwina as like what is it called?
Bait.
No, like when you live through their lives.
I
Yeah,
don't think intentionally.
Yeah,
I don't think intentionally either.
but that's what Edwina was saying. It's like, I'm living your dreams. I'm doing this and that. And I can see that, how she would feel like that. It's like, do this, don't do that. Come home, let's go. You can't speak to this person.
Yeah.
But again, if Kate has been spoken the truth from the get-go in terms of the stipulations, if she would have told Mary, if she would have been honest with herself about her feelings for Anthony, if she would have been honest with her sister, this wouldn't have happened. Then again, none of this would have happened. To be fair, it could have gone the book route. And like I said before, I don't like forced marriages plots, so I'm like glad they didn't do that. And I'm glad that they gave more of a character to Edwina. There's still 2 more episodes left, so I imagine she's gonna come around. I did like the part with the king though, and her. That was really touching and nice.
Sweet.
So,
but I feel like Kate, I mean, like that whole scene with her and Edwina saying like, well, I'm living like your dream. It's like, but she was trying to be like the better older sister and say, oh, if I did have feelings, like I'm gonna put them aside because like you love him, right? And so I feel like their conversation, Kate wasn't able to get that across, and Edwina was like, well, I'm just living your dream and blah blah blah. Like I think she was acting like a child.
Yeah.
And I feel like Kate couldn't be like bitch, I'm trying to resist, and I'm letting you have him because you're happy and you want him. But
to be fair, I'm trying to play like devil's advocate. Edwina doesn't quite know the state of Kate's feelings for Anthony. Like she asked if she loves Anthony. She didn't answer, but I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to deny yourself, and maybe it's because she hasn't had that love felt for herself, like for someone, but she can't quite comprehend that act of denying thyself.
And Edwina, I'm sorry, she's too young to get married.
But that's like the time though.
I know. It's just like, maybe that's also why it didn't work out. Like even if it was the time, I mean, I don't know.
Like Anthony's
your little sister getting married
older
before you, and and if he's older, I don't know. I know that's the time, but like that already, I think could have had something to do with it too.
I would say
like,
he's
age
at
gap
least
and
10, 12 years older than her.
That old?
I mean, damn.
I mean,
well, how old do we think Edwina is in this?
This is her first season, so she's at least 18, 17, something like that.
Okay, and you think
he's at least 28 because he's older than Kate, who's 26.
So 18.
He's at least 10 years older.
Marrying a 28-year-old?
At least.
I mean, I think it's a gap, but live your best life.
I mean, today's gaps in age, they don't, like 18, 28, they don't necessarily bother me because a lot of times, not for everyone's now in age, But a lot of times, a lot of people aren't as naive as they were back then. Because I don't remember what episode, I think it was this episode, where the girls were like, oh, I never not listened to my mother.
Yeah.
And so they're more cherished and more naive and more secluded into their world.
It's definitely the time period.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, for sure.
So it's like 10-year age gap now, as long as, illegal. Now, doesn't really make a difference to me. Back then, in the way of the world, men can do this and women can't, and so their minds or what they're allowed to do or not do just wasn't quite level or even. And that's not fair to women, but that's just how it was.
Wild.
Yeah. How do y'all feel about this whole Theo? Not my phone. Theo and
I'm here for it.
I'm concerned about what the Queen's gonna do to Eloise.
Yeah, I'm concerned, but I ship Eloise and Theo. Is his name correct?
Yeah,
I think it's cute.
It's a very cute little thing, but Penelope's right.
Yeah,
it's not like she could just go marry him.
Right.
Well, that's kind of brings back
but
in the first season.
Books aside for her.
we love to read, so it's like
Love
okay,
it.
so you got me.
It's so cute.
It's so cute.
It kind of goes like within the first season. If was Anthony willing to say F it? F is the Viscountess, whatever the hell it's called, the Viscount seat, and marry his opera singer. He was ready to risk it all. Remember, and then she said no. Sometimes I forget about her, and then I remember. Oh yeah, he was like broken hearted or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, I don't care. But he was ready to risk it all. And if something like that happened with any of the siblings, would they be okay to have someone of like non-royal, noble?
And then of course, would it really matter so much, because it's not like Eloise is the only daughter.
Yeah,
correct.
Or the only child.
I feel like they wouldn't mind,
and that's what
especially because it's Eloise. Maybe the other children would differ, but like because it's her, I don't think it would. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I did like the moment where Anthony was trying to talk to them, and it's like, I can never not think about being the Viscount, because it's like what I always have to do. And he's like, it must be nice not being the firstborn. Mm-hmm. So I did like that as well.
Dude, this next episode is going to tear us apart.
Well, we finally get our kiss.
We did.
I know, you guys, we got it.
How would y'all think of it?
Us yell about it.
It felt to me not dirty or raunchy.
I heard the Hallelujah chorus, Lucy.
It was like a breath of fresh air. That's how I saw
finally
it.
Happened.
Because it's like finally allowing themselves that moment in time.
Right.
And I said in the reaction, anytime someone runs their hands through someone's along their face or cups their hair through the fingers, I'm like, yes.
I'm also proud that they were alone for that moment versus being in front of people. I feel like, again, I talked about this, I think, when we watched season 1, but this whole high society and everyone knowing your business and everybody watching you, all the, the BS, they just could have a moment.
Yeah.
Without the whole world watching and gossiping and all that crap. But yeah, this next episode's gonna, I don't know, y'all.
What do you think about Lady Featherington and the guy?
Oh yeah, that's the new
No, we're not
spark.
talking about it because I'm uncomfortable with
Same.
it.
But if they kiss, I will scream.
This was episode 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
All right, everyone. This was episode 6. If you want to watch episode 7 right now, go to Patreon, $5 here. Subscribe to watch episode 7. If not, comment, like, subscribe. Also follow our Instagram. We know what you like _official. Bye.
Bye.
I have to pee so bad.
Me too.
Well, take 5, everybody.
Someone stop.
We're taking 5.
I am stopping it.